going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out, and on today's episode we are going to obviously be doing a review of the Nike GT Cut. I was gonna order these sooner and test these sooner. I got a problem with wearing milky bottom soles or white bottom shoes to play basketball in. I play a lot of basketball, run through them quick, so I decided to wait on something a little more darker, not as transparent. So I'd much rather have like the USA colorway. I thought was dope. The Oklahoma City type colorway, I wasn't really feeling that. The IEYBL League has a black and orange pair. I will post that up here, which is absolutely fire, or up here. You'll see it up here somewhere, but it's absolutely fire. And these are I think it was the Blue Void colorway. Almost kind of got like a Joker vibe. Blue Void, green stripe. That's what it is. See the box, it says the greater than, that's what the GT stands for if you did not know. And it says own space on this side and beyond on that side. We'll get rid of the box and get right into the shoe. Alright, now we'll start on the shoes from the top up. Here is the sole. We'll talk about that actually in a minute. And everything about this shoe was comfortable. It almost felt like a really nice sock with the sole on it. It was very breathable, very light. So we'll start from the top, work our way down the shoe and down to the bottom. The heel, the lockdown on it was awesome. I love the laces. I love the material they're made out of. It's almost like a neoprene. It's almost like what this toe box is made out of. I played on these in a gym first for 3 hours. I loosened up my laces, retied them. They were a little bit tight on my feet right when I got them. After I played in them for about an hour or so, I think it was, I untied them, retied them up, and they just felt like an extension of my foot. I absolutely loved them. Very breathable material. I do not know if that's fly knit. It just looks like a thick yarn, thick fly knit, something like that. And I think mine might have had a little flawed issue on the pair. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's dark blue, or it's green right in there. You guys can really see that. Almost looks like the paint might have bled through there, but it's not a big issue. And my favorite part about this shoe was the React. The heel, the lockdown, everything on that, I give that a 10 out of 10. It felt great on my foot. Like I said, it felt like an extension of my foot. Now this right here was probably what sold me on these shoes, was the React. Now when you look at this, you think, dang, that's thick React. I have the Nike React Air Force Ones, and they have a thick React pad with the air thing right here at the bottom. I kind of wish they would have did that with this, even though I know this has the Strobel unit. Get a glimpse at that on the bottom down there. That's the Air Zoom Strobel, which is very comfortable. I can't complain. The React was comfortable too. I just wish this was a little bit thicker, but then I guess it probably would have took away from the Strobel. This is actually super thin. I mean, it's not this whole thing. Everybody sees this. When you see it on a video, you're like, oh man, that's thick. It's not. It sets your foot down. Your foot sits right down in there. I had no issues with slipping. As you can see, some of my sock fuzz is still on there because it just locked them in. It was almost, I mean, it's so tacky and sticky, it's almost like a glue. But anyway, so get this back in there. Talk about the laces next. The laces were awesome. I love the laces. A lot of people don't talk about the laces. They always kind of bypass the laces. Sometimes I can't stand laces on shoes and it ruins a shoe for me. These laces were awesome. Neoprene laces. Like I said, it felt like the toe box. And then down to the toe box, you have this. This is a huge thing with basketball shoes. This is 2021. Why are we not making breathable shoes? LeBron 17s, those things were like turning the heat on 95 and sticking your foot in it. Them things were roasting. Nice shoe, but they were so hot. The material was awful. The battle knit, I think it was on them. But these have so much breathability. We'll go from the tongue first. And that tongue, you can see kind of has like little portholes right there. That's on the tongue, and then it has the same thing right here. You can see your sock through this. So if you have one of the colorways, you might not want to wear some wild socks, because you'll be able to see that. I wore white the other day and I looked down and it just bugged me, but that's just an OCD thing. The heel to toe transition on this, I had no issues with. The heel is a little bit clunky, but it's not a big deal. The traction, I played with it for an hour, and the traction, I only slipped out twice. Whether that be sweat, we were running 5-on-5s. We're all old. We're getting old. Running with some young cats, so we're getting ready for our Gus Macker tournament. So we all went down there and kind of got some 5-on-5 in, and I slipped twice, but it wasn't nothing crazy. I have not slipped since. I've played in these 3 or 4 times since then, and I have not slipped. I do have one issue with the Nike logo that they put on the toe box. That purple logo right there, you can already see the crease in it. I mean, I just wish they would have put that like maybe right here. I wouldn't have put it somewhere where literally my foot bends every single time. But that's a small gripe. I wasn't really a big fan of this colorway. There's too much going on with the blue, the purple, the crimson, and the neon green. You can see that. And the way it does feel clunky, but once you put it on your foot, it doesn't seem like a clunky shoe. Let's go ahead and put this on the scales. We can see what she weighs. 13.9. So that's not too bad. That's not too heavy. Anything over 14 starts getting up there, and it kind of notice it on foot. So that's not too bad. Really didn't notice these on foot. Like I said, it felt like an extension. Yesterday I actually took them outside. I hooped in them outside. Durability, it doesn't seem too bad, but it doesn't seem too good. There's a little bit of fraying on here. These kind of remind me almost of the heartbeat pattern on them Kobe's, on the Kobe Hall of Fames, the Kobe 5s. And to me, it most resembles like a tire tread. Once I seen the eyeball version of these, I don't know if I'm going to keep these or sell these, or maybe I don't know what I'm going to do with these. But after seeing the EYBL version, like I said, them are going to be in my bag at all times for indoor basketball. They were all black orange, like I said. You guys already seen a picture of it. But yeah, with that being said, I'll roll some footage playing in these. They stuck real good. You could see outside I had a little trip over a younger cat we were playing with, and yeah, kind of burn him out a little bit. I do believe if Kobe was around, these probably would be Kobe's shoes. Everything about these screams Kobe, from just the look, the design, the traction, the tread, the feel, the replaceable insole. All that stuff just screams Kobe to me. I feel like I'm playing in a new style Kobe shoe when I'm picking these up. These feel just, I mean, they just feel like a Kobe to me. I'm surprised they didn't make these somebody's signature shoes, because these would have probably blew up even more than they already have. But anyways, they're an awesome shoe. I'm going to keep these in my collection. You can see they kind of use some glue right here. And I'm glad they did this, because on the Nike Cosmic Unity, I had fraying around all that area that you see on this shoe, and they actually did use that glue. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. They used that all the way around the shoe. Some spots though, the glue is a little suspect. I don't know what the issue was or what happened, but you can kind of see it like that, and it's on the other shoe as well. Just don't know if the guy or whoever was making this shoe hurry up and just threw some glue on these at the end of the day and set them out. Machine did it, I don't know what. But yes, guys, I would recommend these shoes to anyone who can get their hands on them. Fortunately, they're not crazy like reselling right now. The resale market for these isn't like off the chain, so go get you guys a pair. I'm pretty sure you guys will like these. It looks like we have a few more colors coming out in these. I seen like a white and pink or peach pair or something like that. Them looks pretty dope, but like I said, I cannot just rock a white sole on the bottom of my basketball shoes, especially translucent. It's not really my thing. I'm I mean, I might play in them a few times and then maybe sell them off. And this piece, by the way, does not crush your pinky toe in. It feels good on foot. If you have a wide foot, I would go a half size up because that might pinch you a little bit, but I didn't feel it at all. It felt great on foot. Never had one issue of my pinky rubbing or anything like that. With that being said, guys, I'm getting a few more shoes here in the next couple weeks. If you guys have anything you want to see reviewed, leave it in the comments. Let me know. You guys can reach out to me at any time. My Instagram will be linked below. And we can link up and talk basketball shoes, all you guys want. But with all that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sold Out, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
1